This is the reward for what your hands have done, and Allah is never unjust to His creation. 52. Their fate is that of the people of Paro and those before them, and they all disbelieved in Allah's signs. So Allah sees them for their sins. Indeed, Allah is all powerful, severe in punishment. 53. This is because Allah would never discontinue His favor to a people until they discontinue their faith. Surely Allah is all hearing, all knowing. 54. That was the case with Pharaoh's people and those before them. They all rejected the signs of their Lord. So we destroyed them for their sins and drowned Pharaoh's people. They were all wrongdoers. 55. Indeed, the worst of all beings in the sight of Allah are those who persist in disbelief, never to have faith. 56. Namely, those with whom you, O Prophet, have entered to treaties, but they violate them every time, not fearing the consequences. 57. If you ever encounter them in battle, make a fearsome example of them, so far as those who would follow them may be deterred. 58. And if you, O Prophet, see signs of betrayal by a people, respond them openly, terminating your treaty with them. Surely Allah does not like those who betray. 59. Do not let those disbelievers think they are not within reach. They will have no escape. 60. Prepare against them for what believers can of military power and cavalry to deter Allah's enemies and your enemies as well as others' enemies, unknown to you but known to Allah. Whatever you spend in the cause of Allah will be paid to you in full, and you will not be wronged. 61. If the enemy is inclined towards peace, make peace with them, but put your trust in Allah. Indeed, He alone is the all-hearing, all-knowing. 62. But if their intention is only to deceive you, then Allah is certainly sufficient for you. He is the one who has supported you with His help and with the believers. 63. He brought their hearts together. Had you spent all the riches in earth, you would have united their hearts, but Allah has united them. Indeed, He is Almighty, all-wise. 64. O Prophet, Allah is sufficient for you and for the believers who follow you. 65. O Prophet, motivate the believers to fight. If there are 20 steadfast among you, they will overcome 200. And if there are 100 of you, they will overcome 1,000 of the disbelievers. For they are the people who do not comprehend. 66. Now Allah has lightened your burden, for He knows that there is weakness in you. So, if there are 100 steadfast among you, they will overcome 200. And if there be 1,000, they will overcome 2,000 by Allah's will. And Allah is with the steadfast. 67. It is not fit for a prophet that he should take captives until he has thoroughly subdued the land. You believers settled with fleeting gains of this world, while Allah's aim for you is the hereafter. Allah is Almighty, all-wise. 68. Had it not been for a prior decree from Allah, you would have certainly been disciplined with tremendous punishment for whatever ransom you have taken. 69. Now enjoy what you have taken, for it is lawful and good. and be mindful of Allah. Surely Allah is all forgiving, most merciful. 70. O Prophet, tell the captives in your custody, if Allah finds goodness in your hearts, He will give you better than what has been taken from you and forgive you, for Allah is all forgiving, most merciful. 71. But if their intention is only to betray, O Prophet, they sought to betray Allah before, but He gave you power over them, and Allah is all-knowing, all-wise. 72. Those who believe emigrated and strive with their wealth and lives in cause of Allah, as well as those who gave them shelter and help. They are truly guardians of one another. As for those who believed but did not emigrate, you have no obligations to them until they emigrate. But if they seek your help against persecution in faith, it is your obligation to help them, except against people bound with you in a treaty, and Allah is all seeing of what you do. 73. As for the disbelievers, they are guardians of one another, and unless you believers act likewise, there will be a great oppression and corruption in the land. 74. Those who believed and migrated and struggled in the cause of Allah, and those who gave them shelter, help, are true believers. They will have forgiveness and an honorable provision. 75. And those who later believed, migrated and struggled alongside you, they are also with you, but their blood relatives are now entitled to inherit from one another, as ordained by Allah. Surely Allah has full knowledge of everything.